what is this? This is gonna end up being the Black Dahlia, isn't it? Nobody tell me that. That's me talking out loud. Or thinking out loud. I always talk out loud, interestingly enough. It's kind of how talking works.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
All right. All right, I'm going to take... we've been streaming 4.5 hours, and I haven't taken a break yet. So we are playing this game to completion tonight. So anyways, I am going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. I will see you guys on the other side of the break. Oop, wrong screen. Wrong screen. Here we go. Yeah. All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the start of our long vacation week of streams, where we're going to be going almost every day, 8 to 12 hours, with a few exceptions. Tomorrow, I will not be streaming, and Tuesday, I will not be streaming, but otherwise, we will be streaming long streams through the Sunday after this one, so maybe even that Monday. So, yeah. Last vacation of the year. I love to spend my vacations doing streaming since I'm not really like going anywhere right now. So we are going through LA Noire right now. Coming up in the pipeline will be Biomutant, as well as my first playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077. Now that I have this new computer and I can finally do that. So anyways, let's we are in arson right now, and we are continuing with a new case.
I know that thing.
We have a residential house fire, and we have to figure out what's going on. We just solved a case where there was... I don't actually think that they would have gone down for murder. I think they would have gone down for like some kind of like manslaughter there, because I don't think they knew the family was in the house. But
He's on the front page of the Times.
then again, maybe in the 40s, their definitions of murder were a little bit different. Okay, I don't know where my partner is, but I don't want to drive. Yeah, criminal negligence. Like today, that wouldn't have gone, because murder, you have to prove like intent, right?
You hear about Rancho
So.
Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
I'm pretty much over like driving in this game unless they force me. I pretty much got tired of driving after like traffic. Yeah, murder has to be... I mean, I know you have like... Well, there is different degrees of murder. Like third degree, second... I think first degree has to be premeditated. But second and third degree, there are different... Like, you have to show intent, but not like they went to the scene to murder somebody, you know. I guess we're going to talk to this guy first, the coroner.
I hope you have strong stomachs.
Well, I just had Taco Bell. This might not be the best time. Dude, the arson is kind of cool, though. Oh, my God.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
Be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk
It's
to
so
Mike.
crazy to me that they have burnt children.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
They were posed there.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem.
Oh,
I
shit.
think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Wow, this is nuts.
What are you doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Wow. Most games don't have like kids dead, you know, and show kids dying on the screen. That's insane. We got a family photo here.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself.
Oh, that's cool.
Probably thought they'd be happier together.
I kind of wish I had
Very
gone into
disturbed
that
individual,
kind of
Phelps.
stuff.
I know you had it rough lately, But you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
I mean,
Might
they
fit,
clearly
Cole,
did.
But I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Oh.
Evidence?
Oh.
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I wish there was more crime kind of games. I'm a big sucker for like Law and Order and stuff like that. I still need to play that. There's a Murdered Soul Suspect game that came out a long time ago that I still haven't played. Obviously, that's a little bit more like paranormal and stuff, but I like paranormal stuff, so.
Nothing significant.
Okay, I don't even know what that is. A hairbrush that's turned on. I would be scared to be like walking in this house that like things like the ceiling would fall on me or something. Oh, hello. We got something down here. Detroit Become Human is the best. I want to play that again. I really enjoyed it too. I made everybody like a supervillain. But I want to see like different endings and stuff. The good thing about this channel
This is
is
a flashpoint. The heater detonated with.
I have a long
enough
backlist
force to
of games that
foundations.
everybody else in the world has played that I have not. So, like, some of your favorite games you'll probably see on this channel from time to time. Are the old Police Quest games any good? I don't think I've never played them. I don't know. I did enjoy This Is the Police. That was more of a text-based game, but I did enjoy those. I didn't get really far into it. Okay, I guess I got all the evidence. Because there's no music playing, so I must have gotten all the evidence. But that doesn't make sense. There should be like something that I can be like, hey, this started the fire, you know? Maybe I can walk around the house somewhere. Have you done the Ace Attorney games? I have not. I have not. I've heard people talk highly about them. And we got a baseball. They say GTA 6 won't be out till 2025. Damn. I enjoyed GTA 5. I haven't finished or played much of the other ones, but I did enjoy GTA 5. I played it on a really crappy PC, so I had to turn down all the graphics and everything, but the game itself I thought was a lot of fun. The story was kind of cool. But shoot, I still haven't played Skyrim, so I mean, or to completion
Something
anyway.
finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story.
Okay, I kind of like this guy.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The MURRRRRDERs were winners too.
Oh, it is
Names
all
on
tied
the list.
together.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I'm finding the arson more interesting than Homicide and Vice. I thought Vice got a little repetitive towards the end, but it was still really good. Homicide was awesome. What do you know?
LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
I think that's not true.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold them.
Homicide was your favorite,
What
yeah.
do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
So, Vice started off where I thought I was going to like Vice more. I thought that the opening 2 cases were really strong. And then it just kind of started to all blend together. Planned demolitions.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna doubt you. Let me accuse you of a lie. We're gonna do our. I know I don't have the evidence, but let me accuse you of lying just to see if we have anything.
You obviously know everything that goes on in this neighborhood. Morelli didn't want to sell, and you know why.
And how are you going to prove that I know what Morelli was planning to do?
Yeah, I think this is a doubt. Bodies move. Yeah, I don't have anything here. So this is gonna be a doubt.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Interestingly enough, his neighbor is actually now a. I don't think his neighbor had anything to do with it, but he's now a suspect. He has to be. Promotional travel contest.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
I think you know plenty about the competition, Mr. Foreman. I think Morelli was holding out, and that was threatening all the other sales that were taking place around here.
That may or may not be true. You can speculate all you like, but you have no way of proving what you just said.
So what was... Hang on. I think you know plenty about the competition, Mr. Foreman. I think Morelli was holding out, and that was threatening all of the other sales that were taking place around here. Who was running the competition? Oh, you know what? So I don't have enough to tell him, you know, to accuse him of lying.
Looks like I made a mistake.
But I think this is going to be another doubt.
I need more,
Damn.
Mr. Foreman. Tell me what
That
you know about
sucks.
the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
Okay, he was telling the truth. Oh well. We're not going to fail the mission based on one question there.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Does he have something else?
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead.
No.
About all I've got to say about it.
Oh, I was going to think maybe I could interview his wife or something. Alright, let's do a canvas of the house here. Oh, here we go. Found another newspaper. I've been really bad about finding these.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand you, but now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
Oh, this is the guy that was doing the paper, like, cranes and shit.
World is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
So are they
I
trying...
can see my purpose now, Doctor.
I guess this guy is the one who
And you
who's
help
doing
me
it
to
all.
find it.
So maybe this guy will eventually come clean and help our investigation.
Gotta be something big, right?
I did get 10 of the 13 papers. It's not like I didn't get any of them. Oh, we got another Insta-Heat. Has this been...
Looks like the same model.
Reginald Varley. Wow. This guy might be involved in this. Oh. Hey. Can I get something over here? Maybe not. There's got to be another piece of evidence somewhere. Because the music is still going on. And otherwise we would have heard the sound of finishing it up. So I'm thinking maybe we missed something in the basement. That's what they were just trying to show me, maybe. That's definitely... So I can't control getting everything right when it comes to the interrogations. But what I can control is definitely getting all the evidence at a scene, because there's actual musical cues. Or maybe I already got the evidence down here. Maybe I have to talk to Rusty now. Not Rusty, what's his name? Rusty was my former partner. Yeah. I don't know what I'm missing here. Maybe I have to go across the street to who he's investigating now.
Don't need this?
Hey, what you find?
I want to
Advice?
see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
You got any advice?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working them.
Biggs? Oh, there must be another neighbor. Okay.
Why is the
Three
word
blondes walking through a
abbreviation
bar.
so long?
You think one of them would have seen it?
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
Wait a minute. So this white dot is still showing up for this one guy.
Olive oil comes from olive. Where's baby oil?
As though he has something else to tell me, but he
All a
doesn't.
man can do is put in a prayer for the dead.
I really don't understand. Oh, wait a minute. Size 8 shoes. He actually did the murder in the homicide department.
Boondockers they ain't.
Okay, I'm not really sure why I'm looking through their shit like this, but okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else I'm supposed to be doing here. It's just the music is still playing, so it's like there should be something else for me to interact with, and I don't know what it is. There is a second story to this house. I wonder if there's a way to get upstairs. There's no way that you can get upstairs. I'm not believing for a second that... Yeah, this was the staircase. I can't get it back up there. I checked everything downstairs. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's not going to help.
Circumstantial.
I'm of the mind to just move on with this case. Knowing that you don't have to find every piece of evidence either. Then again, I have no idea where we would go. I don't have... Yeah, there's definitely something else here. And I have no other place to go. I have to do this.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead. That's about all I've got to say about it.
I mean, they're saying canvass the neighbors. I've done that. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to let me know. I'm
Tell me what's going on.
I'm lost right now.
My friends work for the Examiner.
About $5, please. Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid.
Rusty.
What now?
I mean, Biggs. Whatever. Herschel Biggs. Biggs, I need you to tell me where to go. Because I'm at a dead end right now. Like, did it screw up whenever I got the wrong... That wouldn't make sense by getting a wrong interrogation question. It screws up the whole case. That wouldn't make sense. You know what? Alright, wait, what's your idea? Because I'm completely out of ideas right now. I feel like I've done everything. Oh, I wish I could get to the second floor there. Oh, I'll take anything at this point. If you know how I can progress, I will take it at this point. Now that I've asked, you know. There's like one thing I'm missing. Oh. Maybe there's a neighbor across the street. I've looked all around there. Oh, this might be it.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I have never been stuck on a crime scene like this before. According to this, after talking with Foreman, supposedly the ladder will run back into the house. Retrieve a copy of... After talking with Foreman, well, nobody... I wonder if the game glitched. Because nobody ran back into the house. Dude, I kind of feel like the game glitched. Because you see how there's this white dot still over here? I feel like something happened with this guy to where the game glitched. Let me see if I can quit and... I don't know what I gotta do. And then it's saved after all that, so I don't know if it's gonna screw it up or what. Maybe this will refresh it. Okay.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. About $50 for an exclusive.
Can you talk to me,
All
dude?
a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead.
Dude, something screwed up with this mission. I don't know what's going on.
Cops. Gotta be something big, right?
I almost feel like we're gonna have to restart the mission. Because with that white dot on there, normally after you're done talking with somebody, that white dot will disappear. So I'm thinking maybe the game is bugged out. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. It sucks, but I mean, otherwise we're not gonna beat the game. So we got to do it. That being said, that is the first crime scene, so it's not going to be that much to catch up to either.
House fire, bad one. At least
Can I
4
skip that?
vicks.
No.
Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
I don't want no part of it.
So I definitely want to make sure that I get the interrogation questions right.
Remember the dead lady they found under the
Because
train?
apparently not getting them all right bugged out the mission, which sucks.
Need a drink.
See, that's the kind of bugginess in a video game that I don't like. I'm totally fine with bugs in a video game if it's not game breaking. They can be quite funny sometimes.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
Well, the new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
I mean, unless there is just some small piece of evidence that I was missing, but I mean, I ran around the whole house, and in the basement and everywhere else. So I can't fathom that I did.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs. Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay.
And it doesn't say which house either? Oh, God.
Be honest,
I'm assuming they mean this house.
Best you
but-
talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
or his house.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
That's so gross.
What are they doing?
The rare effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove
What
it.
exactly is a
There's very
Cupid
little
doll?
evidence.
Oh, God.
Evidence!
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Okay, let's make sure that we get all the interrogation questions right, because I'm concerned that maybe getting it wrong makes the whole thing glitch out.
Got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The MURRRRRDERs were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
I remember a bug in RDR where animals would have human game models, like an old lady. Whoa, that is awesome.
I've done this for years.
See, that's the kind of bug that I'm cool with. The funny bugs, you know. The ones that don't break video games.
LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses.
All right, and we know this is a doubt
Elysian
as well.
Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
I forget what I went with last time, honestly. Because this has to do with a game-breaking bug, I'm going to look up the answer on this because I do not want to have to do this all over again. So let's see. LA Noire walkthrough. Yeah, if it's gonna bug the game out, there's no way I'm getting this wrong. Let's see. A walk in Elysian Fields. Let's see. Interview Dudley Foreman. Truth. Okay. Yeah, I went with doubt the last time. Sweet. I just assumed this guy was a complete liar. You haven't... Oh, I got you. All right. Truth.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Okay, so... But his dot is still on there. So that maybe it wasn't a bug. There has to be one piece of evidence or something. There's something we're missing. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know that we got some evidence here, but I guess I'll pick up the newspaper, but...
Hey, I think I see a body.
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first, I didn't understand you.
If you see anything that I'm missing, let me know.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people.
Because I don't understand why we're not able to progress here.
You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fire should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Should be 4 clues altogether. Okay. Let's see. So we got the family. We've got the photograph.
Someday you'll say something intelligent.
We've got the burner over here. Or the water heater, rather. What else?
Looks like the same model. This is the flash point. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
Maybe that. The music is still going on. So what other clues are there? Or what all clues are there? Because there's clearly something I'm missing.
Never the same, are they?
See, that's nothing.
This isn't what we're looking for.
It's gonna be infuriating when it's just like sig butts next to a tree in the neighbor's yard. And footprints. Oh, okay.
Get the facts first. Get the stories later.
Where's the footprints at? I definitely didn't. I never saw footprints, so. Okay, if anybody sees footprints, let me know, because I don't even see the cigarette butts. Oh, there's that. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
That was the final clue. So the game never actually did bug out, so we didn't have to do any of that.
I just want a quick look is all.
Okay, well, darn.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
What you find, man?
What do you think?
More from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working them.
Are there more neighbors?
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
I don't see any other neighbors that could possibly be it.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Just Foreman? Okay. Well, I'm not sure where they want me to go now then. We're where we need to be for this. The case objectives. Interview neighbor, I did that. Wait a minute. Maybe Foreman has more things he can answer now. Because he had footprints in his yard. That might be what it is. Yep, suspicious activity. Here we go. Wait a minute.
Mind if we move
That's
things along
why
a
it
little,
was
detective?
all holding up, because the one question that I wasn't able to get. Wait a minute, let me look at this right quick.
Standard man's dress shoe.
Okay, never mind. All right.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna accuse him of a lie.
I think you're covering for someone, Foreman. Who is it?
And I think you are off your rocker. How can you make an accusation like that? What proof have you got?
Okay, so I'm thinking the boot prints. Footprints close to burnt house tread pattern, because it's in his yard. It could be a doubt, because he may not have seen this guy at all, but I'm gonna go with boot prints.
I can see
Oh
you're
well,
excited.
it was doubt.
You shouldn't let your imagination run away with itself.
Thanks for your time.
That's all right. At least we get to move forward. You know.
Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
I thought they were trying to say, well, you had boot prints in your yard. You probably saw
What did
something.
you pick up?
Uh-oh.
Piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
The origami killer from Heavy Rain.
Great. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Anything in here?
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
Building a better California. We want to buy your old home today.
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Yep.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Curious. Okay, let me ring dispatch.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Hey, I think you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
All right, I appreciate that, Max.
Yes, sir.
Because, man, it's easy to get lost in this game.
You are a modest little boy.
All right, let's,
McKelty's warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
well, we're going to Elysian Fields anyway.
We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're going to go to this place instead. Rancho Escondido. You drive.